In this video, we're going to explore why the best sailboat for sailing around the world alone, even for beginners, could be the key to unlocking your solo circumnavigation dreams. Whether you're a novice sailor or someone looking to make your first oceanic journey, this boat is designed to keep you safe and confident no matter where the wind takes you. From easy handling in rough seas to its unbeatable safety features, we'll break down what makes this sailboat a top choice for anyone setting sail on a global adventure, and what's even better, it offers the best cost-benefit ratio, making it an ideal option for those looking for value without compromising on quality. You'll discover why this vessel can be the difference between a smooth voyage and a challenging journey, even if you're just starting out. Picture yourself on the open ocean with all the tools you need to sail solo, knowing you're aboard a boat built for the task. In this video, we'll highlight the boat's key features, share real-life experiences, and explain why it's perfect for those venturing out on their first long-distance voyage, all while offering exceptional value for your investment. So, whether you're dreaming of a solo adventure or already planning your route, stay with us as we dive into the reasons why this sailboat is the ultimate choice for beginners and seasoned sailors alike. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more expert sailing tips and exciting adventures. Let's set sail! Hallberg-Rassy 42. Hallberg-Rassy is one of the most prestigious brands in the yacht construction world, but its story began modestly with two men whose paths, although never directly crossed, became intertwined through an enduring legacy. The first of these men, Harry Hallberg, was born in 1914 in Sweden and is responsible for creating one of the most recognized shipyards in the nautical industry. In the 1940s, he founded his first shipyard in Kungsviken, a small coastal village, where he began building boats. Hallberg, self-taught by nature, did not have formal training in naval design, but his passion for the art of sailing and boat building quickly led him to design and build vessels of exceptional quality. His first major success came with the launch of the folk boat, a simple yet incredibly sturdy sailboat that quickly became popular among sailors across Sweden and beyond. It was an ideal boat for beginners and those looking to explore the waters with safety and comfort. The folk boat, with its robust design and ease of handling, established Hallberg as an important name in the nautical industry. However, the real revolution came in 1963 when Hallberg began experimenting with fiberglass, a material that would soon become the standard for boat construction worldwide. Although he was an innovator, Hallberg didn't stop there. He was constantly looking for ways to improve his vessels, and over time, he became a reference in the design of cruising boats. In 1972, after years of hard work, Hallberg decided to step away from the business and sell his shipyard. It was at this point that another name entered the scene, Christoph Rassy. Christoph Rassy, born in southern Germany, was raised on the shores of Starnberger See, where he developed an early interest in the world of sailing. Unlike Hallberg, Rassy did not begin his career in boat building in the conventional way. In 1962, he moved to Sweden, bringing with him only a bicycle and a strong desire to learn the craft of boat building. He worked in shipyards and, during his spare time, started building boats for himself. He not only built vessels, but also raced them, gaining a vast experience in both construction and performance in regattas. Rassy and Hallberg started their journey separately, but in 1965, when Hallberg expanded his operations to a new facility in Els, Rassy took the opportunity to purchase the old Kungsviken shipyard. From 1965 to 1972, the two men were direct competitors in the yacht market, with Rassy designing his own production boat, the Rasmus 35, which quickly became popular among sailors. The Rasmus was initially built in mahogany, but it was soon adapted to fiberglass, maintaining the characteristic windshield that would become a hallmark of all future Rassy projects. Rassy's ability to merge tradition and innovation resulted in high-performance vessels that gained widespread popularity. However, the real turning point for Hallberg-Rassy came when Hallberg decided to sell his shipyard and retire from the high business. Rassy, recognizing the value of the Hallberg brand, acquired the company and in 1972 renamed the shipyard Hallberg-Rassy, keeping Harry Hallberg's legacy alive, but also bringing a new vision to the company. This is how Hallberg-Rassy, as we know it today, was born. Under Christoph Rassy's leadership, Hallberg-Rassy continued to innovate and expand its operations. The brand quickly became synonymous with quality, elegance, and performance in the yacht market. With exceptional designs, Hallberg-Rassy soon attracted international attention, particularly after the launch of the Monsoon 31, a model that achieved great success in the market, with 900 units built by 1983. The company began exporting its boats to the United States, solidifying its position as one of the leaders in cruising yacht construction. As the years passed, Hallberg-Rassy expanded its range of models, including the HR-41, the HR-38, the HR-352, and the HR-312, all designs that stood out for their quality, safety, and design. With these boats, the company began to reach a broader audience, from beginner sailors to the more experienced. The great innovation was in the perfect balance between tradition and modernity, and in the constant pursuit of excellence. In 1980, Hallberg-Rassy launched the HR-42, a model that would become one of the most iconic of the brand, with 255 units. Built by 1991, the HR-42 maintained the characteristic tempered glass windshield, a hallmark of Hallberg-Rassy boats, and continued to offer the high level of safety, comfort, and performance that the brand promised. Over time, new models were introduced, and the company continued to grow, gaining respect and worldwide recognition. Hallberg-Rassy became an icon in yacht building, known for making world-class cruising boats capable of withstanding the most challenging sea conditions. After some experimentation with racing designs in the 1980s, Hallberg-Rassy firmly established itself in the world cruising market, and its designs evolved to meet the needs of long-distance sailors. The Hallberg-Rassy 42, designed by Ole Enderlein, is a prime example of the brand's early models that combined performance with cruising comfort. One of the most distinctive features of the Hallberg-Rassy 42 is its teak deck, which, although divisive among sailors, gives the boat a polished and classic look. The teak adds a touch of elegance to the boat, but it also requires regular maintenance to maintain its appearance and prevent wear. This boat was built in an era when crew members had to venture toward the mast to raise sails and reef during heavy weather, providing an experience of active participation in the sailing process. The cockpit on the Hallberg-Rassy 42 is deep and well protected, offering security and comfort for those on board during long passages. However, one potential drawback is the lack of a dedicated plotter or display at the cockpit, which could be useful for navigation during challenging conditions. The cockpit is designed to shelter the crew while allowing them to manage the boat's systems easily, but a little extra technology could further enhance the user experience. Underwater, the Hallberg-Rassy 42 boasts a cruising keel that offers excellent stability and performance. The keel's design ensures the boat is efficient on long ocean crossings, although the shape of the keel includes a cutaway at the bow and a sculpted area for the propeller. The deep fin extends from midships toward the stern, where the rudder is attached, contributing to the boat's excellent handling capabilities. These features ensure the Hallberg-Rassy 42 can handle rough seas with ease, making it a reliable choice for serious sailors. The foredeck is level, which provides significant freeboard and increases interior space. However, this design can affect the boat's pointing ability, making it less agile when sailing close to the wind. The lack of a deckhouse means there are no obstructions on the deck, which some sailors will appreciate for the extra space to move around. However, this design also exposes the crew to more direct contact with waves, which may make some sailors feel vulnerable in rough conditions. Ultimately, the flat deck design is a matter of personal preference. Some sailors enjoy the freedom of movement it offers, while others may miss the protection of a more traditional cabin layout. Another hallmark of the Hallberg-Rassy design is the fixed windshield, which provides superior protection from the wind and waves. While this feature was considered unusual in the 1970s, it has since become a standard in many high-quality cruising yachts. The glass windshield offers better visibility than the plastic windows in traditional Dodgers, making it a more practical solution for long voyages. The Hallberg-Rassy 42 is rigged as a ketch with a relatively low aspect ratio. This results in a displacement to sail area ratio of 14:7, which is on the lower side, even for the boat's moderate displacement to length ratio of 278. While the theoretical hull speed of the boat is just under 8 knots, it is unlikely to exceed that speed in practice, especially when fully loaded for cruising. This boat is not designed for high-speed sailing, but rather for comfort and reliability on long ocean passages. It excels at covering 180-mile days with ease, making it an ideal choice for sailors embarking on extended voyages. Inside, the Hallberg-Rassy 42 continues to impress with its thoughtful design. The galley is arranged in a U-shape for maximum safety in rough conditions, ensuring that the cook can prepare meals securely while underway. The saloon is elegantly designed with seating that can convert into berths for added flexibility. The central cockpit and aft cabin arrangement with a passageway create two private cabins at opposite ends of the boat, enhancing privacy and comfort for the crew during extended trips. In conclusion, the Hallberg-Rassy 42 is a well-balanced cruising yacht designed with an emphasis on long-distance comfort, durability, and practical features. While it may not be the most agile vessel on the market, it is built to endure the challenges of blue water cruising, offering safety, security, and the ability to handle the toughest conditions with ease. Its design, though polarizing in some aspects, reflects a philosophy of reliability and quality that has made Hallberg-Rassy one of the most respected names in the industry. According to an old brochure, the Hallberg-Rassy 42's hull is made of solid fiberglass and built according to Lloyd's specifications for Hull Construction Certificate and under the personal supervision of a Lloyd's inspector. The standard color is white with a blue boot stripe and a broad stripe below the rail. Fiberglass stringers are bonded to the hull to add rigidity. The brochure mentions that the water tanks are integral, meaning they are made of fiberglass and bonded to the hull. However, some water tanks were apparently made of stainless steel and removable. The ballast is a cast iron keel attached to the hull. The layout of the German Frers-designed HR-42 features salon chairs and a double cabin in the aft with a sofa. The deck is covered with 25mm PVC foam. The hull deck joint is reinforced with fiberglass. There is a teak-covered bulwark that significantly enhances safety on the deck. Other finishes, including the non-slip surfaces, are also made of teak. Teak decks were very popular during the early years of fiberglass boat construction, but have steadily lost popularity due to maintenance concerns and the high cost of replacement. Prospective buyers should ask their inspector to pay special attention to the teak decks and the fiberglass underneath. While there is no balsa to rot, water in the core can cause delamination of the sandwich skins. The mast is deck-stepped, a feature criticized by some as being less suitable for offshore work, as it is thought that a keel-stepped mast would be better in case of rigging failure. The idea is that a keel-stepped mast has a better chance of being saved if a stay or shroud fails, and if the top comes down, at least a stub of the mast remains, which can be used to set up jury rigging. On the other hand, there are some benefits to a deck-stepped mast. It is quieter below. There are generally fewer leaks at the deck level, and the mast doesn't channel rainwater inside, reducing corrosion at the base. Earlier boats had 3-speed Lumar 48 winches and Lumar Genoa cars. Some had spool winches for wire halyards, which are dangerous and should be replaced with conventional rope winches. The Jiffy reefing for the mainsail was standard. Various Volvo Penta diesel engines seem to have been installed over the years. The Volvo Penta MD-21B with 52 HP is listed in one brochure, while the MD-30 and MD-31 are mentioned elsewhere. These are 4-cylinder freshwater-cooled engines. The standard propeller is a 17x11 3-blade prop to port. Fuel is stored in 2 stainless steel tanks, totaling about 120 US gallons. A pump to remove sludge from the bottom of the tank is provided. This is an important feature that is often overlooked by lower-quality boat builders. Stainless steel is an excellent material for fuel tanks, though expensive. Corrosion at the welds should be monitored. All through hull fittings are fitted with seacocks, and all hoses are secured with double clamps, which is good practice, but not always followed. The boat's electrical system wiring, as it came from the factory, is run in conduit. There are 4 125 amp-hour batteries, 1 for starting the engine and 3 for the house. If you plan to add demand to this system, such as installing a 12-volt refrigeration system, you may want to increase the battery capacity and upgrade the 55-amp alternator to one around 100 amps or more. Several 12-volt outlets are provided for connecting 12-volt appliances such as vacuum cleaners, televisions, and fans. The Hallberg-Rassy 42 was sold well-equipped with an electric windlass, 45 lb CQR anchor, 6 mooring lines, fenders, boat, hook, flagstaff, cestral compass, and a boarding ladder on the transom. Most owners who responded to our owner's survey rate the build quality as above average to excellent. The standard accommodation plan shows a 6-vars, 8-var V-berth in the bow, followed aft by a head with sink and shower, a salon with opposing sofas, and a folding table, a galley to starboard of the companionway stairs, and a navigation station to port. And in the aft, the owner's cabin with an ensuite head. Internal bulkheads, furniture fronts, and ceilings, hull sides, are finished in mahogany. In the bow, there is a locker for propane bottles above the chain locker. It is accessible from the deck and drains into the sea. The head features a closed shower with a headroom of 6:1. Instead of an inexpensive $100 toilet, you get the venerable Baby Blake, one of the best in the world. The port side L-shaped sofa in the salon measures 7'0", while the starboard sofa is 6'8". The ceiling is made of removable panels covered in vinyl. The galley is equipped with a gas stove, double stainless steel sink, hot and cold pressurized water, and ample storage space for dishes and cooking utensils. One thing that distinguishes quality yachts from cheaper boats is the interior materials and craftsmanship. On a boat of this size, the difference can add up to a large sum of money, perhaps 6 figures. For this, you get features such as wine and beverage storage in the folding table, a special locker for charts in the hallway above, bookshelves, and many other attractive and useful details. Port lights, hatches, and dorade vents provide ample ventilation. As is easily seen from the drawings and specifications, the HR-42 is a cruising yacht, not a round-the-buoy racer. Owners rate the speed, upwind and downwind as just average. These same owners rate the handling and stability as above average. The catch rig allows you to drop the mainsail and continue under jib and jigger. This works well because the rig is balanced. In other words, with the appropriate sail, area forward and aft, the boat doesn't require much rudder to maintain course. For long-distance cruising, this is exactly what you want. The ability to set the sail configuration and let the boat sail itself. The easier it is for you to steer the boat, the easier it is for an autopilot to steer as well. At sea, the autopilot is your best friend, so don't risk overloading it. The 42's sail area to displacement ratio of 14:7 won't make it shine under sail. especially when loaded for cruising. The drag from the three-blade propeller only makes it slower. We strongly recommend a feathering propeller like the Max Prop or Auto Prop. Under power, the 42 will do about 8 knots. In bad weather with a foul tide, you'll be happy to hunker down under the hardtop Dodger, pushing towards home at almost double digits. To conclude, if you're looking to embark on a solo circumnavigation, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned sailor, the Hallberg-Rassy 42 stands out as an exceptional choice. Its combination of safety, ease of handling, and long-distance cruising comfort ensures that your adventure will be as smooth as possible, even in challenging conditions. With a focus on durability, performance, and thoughtful design, this sailboat proves that you don't have to sacrifice comfort or safety for the thrill of the journey. So, if you're inspired by the possibilities of solo sailing around the world, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to stay up to date with more expert sailing tips and reviews. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What's your dream sailboat for a global adventure? Let's set sail together.